Hey everyone. So I had a lot of people asking me how I set this up, which basically this system here is a P40 soft wash system. Um, the difference between this and downstream injectors, if you're familiar with pressure washing, downstream injectors only are going to allow you to apply a certain amount of soap, a certain percentage, and some houses or surfaces need stronger percentages of sodium hypochlorite to clean. So that's where this would come in handy, or a 12-volt soft wash system. Difference between this and a 12-volt soft wash system, they both allow you to proportion, which is pulling out, proportioning a stronger mix, basically whatever, however hot or percentage that you want to clean whatever surface you're cleaning. It allows you to proportion. So my P40 soft wash system can proportion out a strong mix, stronger than a downstream injector, and my 12 volt could do the same. Difference between the 12 volt and the P40 is the flow and pressure. Some areas will need you to be able to reach 20 or 30 feet in the air, and if you're not wanting to use a ladder and you want to reach everything from the ground, this is a great option. A 12 volt system will allow you to reach about 25, 30 feet. This will allow you to reach about 50. So it keeps you on the ground. The liability is less because you're not on a ladder. So this is definitely ideal for commercial work, mass cleaning, reaching high areas, and it's gas. So the electric runs on battery. The battery can eventually run out. I love that I can just fill this gas back up and keep running. So I'm going to talk about how I transitioned this from a manual unit to a key start unit and then to a remote start unit. On this P40, I have a remote soap system. So it will allow me to use this remote here and turn on and off the soap from about 200 to 300 feet. So I'm not walking back and forth to the trailer. The same thing with this box here, controlled by this remote. It allows me to turn on and off my P40 without having to walk back and forth to the truck. That right there is extremely important because a lot of the issues online that I see are because it's bypassing, meaning someone is not shutting off the unit and is just allowing the pressure to run through the pump, and it'll eventually crack it. So it's extremely important to get something that will allow you to turn off the pump and machine. If you're not going to use the gun, say you're in the back of the house and you're off the trigger, you want to turn it off. If you don't turn it off and you're allowing pressure to come back into this hose, pressurize the pump for an extensive amount of time, it will break. So it's definitely good to have the remote start and stop, and also the remote so you're not wasting time running back and forth to your trailer. You could literally hit a button and you shut off shut off your unit, or you turn on and off your soap. So I'm going to get back to how I set this up. It came as a manual. If you guys are looking into this unit, you have not purchased one yet, definitely purchase a key start. It will make it so much easier. What I had to do was go on Amazon because I didn't know any of this. I bought it manual. I had to go on Amazon and purchase a kit that would allow me to transition this into a key start. Basically taking all of this out, replacing the flywheel with something that had gears on it, so that this portion, I believe it is, I don't know how to explain that, but this also has like gears on it so they connect inside, and when you're hitting the remote, it's turning that in there and cranking the motor. So from that point on, I had to transition it into a key start and then get the box and transition into a remote start. This portion is extremely easy. It's like 3 wires that you just connect back here. The harder part was the flywheel and putting this all together, but it's possible. Skip all of that and just buy an electric start, key start, and then purchase this. But yep, that's the P40 unit. I know the video is going to be kind of long, but I hope that it helps you. If you have any issues with anything, let me know. All of this is separate. P40 unit, proportioning system, soap system, remote on and off system. The video to show how everything is plumbed and set up and mounted would probably be like 30 minutes. I try to keep this one around 5 minutes. Hope it helps. Guys, keep kicking butt.